start working with a lot of enterprise customers, we find that their development cycle is typically a 12 to 15-month cycle, consisting of your traditional development, test, UAT, and then going live phases. But when we dig deeper with customers, we find out that the 15 months typically becomes closer to 18 months for a development cycle due to environmental issues that are experienced at every step in their SDLC. It starts in development. Development starts off slowly due to the unavailability of environments. When development turns over to QA, there are usually integration issues. Data and setup issues typically affect the beginning of user acceptance test. And finally, the culmination of all these environmental issues causes poor code to be deployed into production, causing your development and operations teams continued time after the go live for additional fixes and patches that are needed for the system. Azure Site Recovery can be used to quickly deliver repeatable dev test environments to your teams. I have a different video on Azure Site Recovery. If you haven't seen that, please take a look at it. Here we're using Azure Site Recovery to replicate our environments to be used as additional development or test environments. Azure Site Recovery can be used to replicate your VMs into Azure and then bring them up as an isolated environment. From these images, multiple environments can be deployed, allowing you to have as many dev, test, deployment readiness, UAT, any kind of environments that you need for your teams to be able to deliver better. Here's a real-life customer example of using Azure environments to speed the development cycle. Utilizing Azure, we were able to give developers separate environments on demand when they needed them so that they would have everything they needed to code independent of each other. We then gave development teams integration environments where they could bring all their code together, so the turnover to QA went very smoothly. Replicating production environments for user acceptance test gave the business users everything they needed to completely test the solution quickly and effectively, giving operations teams a deployment readiness environment right before the go live date allowed them to test all of the migrations and deployments, resulting in a very smooth go live production, resulted in an astounding 70% reduction in production incidents and a 50% reduction in production bugs, allowing the teams to move on quickly to the next project. The overall effect with this customer is they took their typical 15 to 18 months to deploy production changes and were able to bring it down to a repeatable 9 months per project using Azure Site Recovery to deliver dev and test environments. Azure Site Recovery can quickly and repeatedly deliver dev test environments to your teams. Using Azure Site Recovery, you can give your teams the environments they need with the data they need them on demand, giving your developers, your testers, your business people, and your operations people everything they need to speed up your software development life cycles.